Welcome back, my flock. The Badraven here. This is an exciting video. I've been wanting to make this video for such a long time. Now I can finally make it. Now that I've finally got the machine I've dreamed of. And yes, as you can tell here, it is the Legends Ultimate. And for you people that don't know what the Legend Ultimate is, it is definitely one of the best machines out there right now for gaming, for especially classic games like I like in the 80s. You got your arcade classics. I'm going to try to show you this. It's got anything an 80s person like me would love. Donkey Kong, Pac-Man, all that. And those were things I added to it because I have a Donkey Kong like multicade already in my gaming room that I never sold. So I have those ROMs, so I'm able to legally be able to play that on this. But anyway, I've been waiting for this system to become available. It's been out since October of last year, and it's been really hard to find. It's made by AtGames, and they haven't had the greatest reputation for. They do more of the portable stuff. Well, they used to do more of the portable stuff, and they hadn't have a great reputation for some of the ROMs and stuff that they had on their game. So I was kind of leery of it when it first introduced last year. And anyway, I didn't have the money to buy it anyway, and I was kind of into arcade one-ups, and you've seen my videos on the arcade one-ups. This is totally different game system than the arcade one-up. It's a bigger, full-size machine and more accurate to the arcades of the day. Now, arcade one-up is a totally different animal than this. This is more to be played by the more serious gamer, I guess, of the arcade classics. Plus, it's Wi-Fi enabled. It's got all the bells and whistles. I'm going to eventually stream some from it. That's got a streaming thing because it can be upgradable through the Wi-Fi, through the AtGames always adding firmware. They're always adding firmware to it weekly and have great different things come up. Like this right here, this front end that I've actually got on here is actually of Coin Ops. Is something they've added as a third party really through AtGames, but you can like get the nice interface and stuff like that. Really cool. Really helps the look of it and everything. But through that, I was able to put a lot of my classic games I liked in the 80s on it, and I like it because it's a multicade. It's got multiple games where arcade one-up you may have anywhere from 3 to 6 games on it, but you get more of the reproduction of the artwork and stuff on theirs. This is more of a multicade artwork on the side of it with the Darth Vader and all that kind of stuff. And the only drawback to some of the games that comes with 350 is there's a lot of console games like Aladdin and Lion King, and the Star Wars on it's not the actual Star Wars from the arcade. It's like a console game. So you have some drawback to that, but you do have the arcade classics like Warlords, Tron, the new Fix-It Felix, all types of different Burger Time, all kinds of different classic arcade games that come with the machine also, don't get me wrong. But it's just very, and I like it because it's very, you can really personalize it to your taste and everything. Put your backgrounds, you can change the backgrounds on this thing. You can do, put like a screensaver on it. You can, add just the games that you like. You don't have to put anything else on it. It's just really a really state-of-the-art machine. It's got everything you would want out of it. And you may wonder, why did I get this now? See, I don't know. I've not really said anything on the channel, but I am fixing to retire from my job in the next 3 weeks, and I wanted to give myself a little gift, a little something for the pat on the back of 27 years of where I work. So I bought this as a gift for myself. And then people say, well, that's awful, a selfish thing to do to buy something for yourself, but I feel like I deserve it because 27 years at one job is not a thing to sneeze at. So I felt like this would be like a good gift to give myself. They range from $599. I got this one from Walmart for $549, I think it was, and I've not regretted that payment whatsoever. It is well worth that money. If you're on the fence about getting one, I would say go for it if you really love arcades from the 80s. It's not a machine. You can play through Steam on it and stream it, but I mean, you can play the modern games, but not actually through their own system. It's been streamed. So that, you may get a drawback from that if you got good internet speed or something like that. But Me and the Drew Drop actually, connected it up, and it does work. And he did play a lot of his Steam games on it. And we needed to kind of put the Ethernet cable in it, though, because the Wi-Fi is a little laggy doing it that way. So we'll have to try that part. But I am pleasantly surprised how much I really like it. And I play it a lot. I located because I first didn't like the fact that it had the thin part up here. This is not as wide out. I don't know if you can see it, but it's not as thick as an arcade system. But it makes it good where I got it setting. It fits really close to the wall. It's not feel like it's sticking out. And we got a chair up here up against it, and every once in a while we just go by and we just want to play it. And we got a neat little screensaver comes on and shows some good 80s pictures of the arcade and everything. Really cool. Gets you pumping. We think it's the coolest thing ever, me and the Drew Drop. But I just wanted to show this to everybody out there and to let you know that it is an awesome machine, and they're really hard to get right now because of the present thing that's going on with the virus. It's making it where there's not as many available. That's why I assume. Plus, there's a big demand already. Supply and demand. I went to school for that, so it definitely, with this machine, it's hard to find. And like, I've had one pre-order through Walmart get canceled on me. I had one at GameStop, and it keeps getting pushed back. But so I finally redid it through Walmart. I finally redid it through Walmart and finally got one delivered to the store. And it's been about 2 weeks, and I am totally in love with it. It's a great machine. I can't stop saying how great it is. But you definitely, if you're definitely an 80s now, you can take the boy out of the arcade, but you can't take the arcade out of the boy. It's still stuck inside of me, and it will always be stuck inside of me because I am an 80s child, and I will always love playing these games. They're not modern games, I understand, but they are games that I love. I like just having a few buttons to mess with, and some of them have multiple buttons, but I mean, it's great for me. But I just wanted to check in with the flock members and just tell you that I really, really hope you enjoyed this video. And remember, the Badraven is your friend, and we appreciate everybody out there. And as for the retirement videos, as soon as I retire, I'm going to start releasing one a week or so of my actual 1 year odyssey to my retirement. So that's coming soon. So I hope you look forward to that. Just check in with the Badraven on the Badraven channel, and you will see it. So it's getting a little long here, so the video. So I'm going to let you go, and I'll talk at you later, and goodbye.